Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome to tournament number 3 of the original official Roulette of Sadness here on Chilean Retro Gamer 4. So today, as you probably expect by now, I'm pretty sure you are used to this by this time of the year, I am going to be spinning the wheel 4 times for the 4 regular rounds of tournament number 3. Later this week, most likely in a couple of days from now, I will be making another video with 2 more spins for the 2 extra playthroughs out of the Loser's Revenge wheel. I explain and re-explain the rules once and again for the ones who are joining the series as we progress. I mean, not everyone has been watching the Roulette of Sadness since January, where I started the series officially. So yeah, this is the beginning of tournament number 3, and this is the first category, or the first round. Sunsoft games, classic games, pretty much all of them. We got Tough Turf for the arcade, that's actually a Sunsoft/Sega game. Death and Return of Superman for the Sega Genesis, Journey to Silius for the NES, and Aero the Acrobat for the Super Nintendo. So we got 4 games here. Remember guys, I'm most likely not doing full playthroughs of many of these games, especially in the case of blind runs. I don't know, we will see how it goes, but the idea is to provide at least some extended gameplay of each of these games. Most likely if Tough Turf gets selected, I am going to do a full playthrough of it because you can credit feed the shit out of that game, and I actually have done it in the past. So let's find out together what the first game of tournament 3 is. Okay, we are actually playing Tough Turf. It's a really bad game, I'm telling you right now, but it's a Sunsoft arcade game that I wanted to actually replay because I did this in the past. So, second category is modern gaming. What do we have in modern gaming? A bit of everything. Stuff from my collection and other emulated modern stuff. So you can see there, we got Saints Row on the Xbox 360, Homefront on the Xbox 360 too, Dig Dug Arrangement for the PSP out of the Namco Museum Battle Collection, and Contra 4 for the Nintendo DS. Let's see what game we're playing in round 2. What's with the little spinning? All of these wheels are supposed to be basically rotating or spinning for 25 seconds. Okay, we are doing Dig Dug Arrangement out of the Namco Museum Battle Collection for the PlayStation Portable. There are 2 Dig Dug Arrangements as far as I know. One of them taken from an arcade collection, which was also called Dig Dug Arrangement, but this is a different collection, kind of slower paced. So this is probably the worst out of the 2 arrangements, one of them for the arcade and the other one for the PSP. So we got Dig Dug Arrangement and round 3, computer games. Mostly PC, but we also combine stuff such as you can see, the Amiga and the MSX, like in the first tournament, if you guys remember. We put a bit of both. So we got Pang on the Amiga, we got Edward Jean, the DOS version that I actually bought and got from Good Old Games, GOG.com. 1001 Spikes for Steam. Actually, this looks like a fun game that I have owned for a while and never played. And Nightmare, which I believe counts as a shoot 'em up, basically, for the MSX. Another shoot 'em up for the MSX because we did a Leste actually in tournament 1. Let's see what comes third. Drinking Fanta in the meantime. Okay, it looks like we're playing 1001 Spikes on Steam. It's a very interesting lineup so far, well, except Tough Turf. I put it there just because I wanted to put an arcade, essentially, but yeah. I find it interesting to say the least. So, last but not least, ROM hacks. Ooh, we got actually good ROM hacks in here, or at least hacks that I looking forward to myself. So we got a double Ridley X feature. You know, this Ridley X guy that loves to make lots of Mega Man ROM hacks, the NES Mega Man ROM hacks. The thing is that it might seem spammy sometimes, but those are like very cool, nice, simple ROM hacks of the games he makes, or he basically hacks, because they keep them very like faithful to the original games. They don't like, he doesn't mess around too much with the layouts, the enemies. It just modifies the levels, basically with the same style, with the same graphics, the same music maybe as the original games. So it's basically like an alternate version to each of the versions. At least the few hacks that I have played so far have told me so, basically. So we got Mega Man 6 Ridley X hack. It's the only Mega Man 6 hack he has made. He has made mostly Mega Man 3 and 4 hacks. Many of them. Actually, they are numbered. And there are on other shows as well, so you probably are familiar with these names, with this guy's name. Super Mario Bros. 2 Ridley X hack. It's the only one for that game. So basically, I picked two unique titles for hacks made by this game, by this guy, sorry. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, The Lost World, which is the compilation of prototype levels that didn't get released in the original Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So it is basically, well, it is a ROM hack, but it has something unique to it with prototype levels. And Super Mario Bros. 1X, which is a Super Mario World hack. There is always going to be at least a couple of Mario hacks out of these wheels. And this Super Mario Bros. 1X is actually very interesting from what I saw in screenshots, because it's basically, yeah, it's a Mario World hack, but basically taking the graphics of Mario 1 out of the Super Mario All-Stars version. So basically it's like playing an expanded version to that. And I love when they modified basically one game with the graphics of another Mario game that is actually official. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. But let's find out first where we're playing. But whatever the pick is, I'm gonna be actually happy with this. It is going to be a Ridley X hack in the end, so we're gonna be playing Mega Man 6 Ridley X hack. Actually, this is the first Mega Man hack we are doing on this show, so that's very cool for a change. So guys, we got the 4 games for this tournament. Hopefully I'm not gonna forget, because I always forget when I like name them again after the 4 spins. My basically attention span short term is very shit. So we got Tough Turf on the arcade. For round number 2, I already forgot. For round number 2, we got Dig Dug Arrangement for the PlayStation Portable. Round number 3, we got, what did we get? Okay, 1001 Spikes. And then we got Mega Man 6 Ridley X hack, which is a hack, obviously, of Mega Man 6. So, in a couple more days, I will be back with the Loser's Revenge Wheel. Of course, adding all of these 12 games that didn't make it on this one tournament. And we're going to put them together with the other 20 games from the first 2 tournaments on the Loser's Revenge Wheel, and from which we're going to be selecting basically rounds 5 and 6, even though they're not called like that, but basically the 2 remaining games out of tournament number 3. So I'll see you then, and thank you for watching.